Hello and welcome to another episode of Lotek Health with Brad Burns. This is your host. Today is Forgive My Foul Mouth Friday, and it's a beautiful day outside. It's hard for me to be pissed off, but I'm gonna give it a try anyway. Today we talk fast math, weight loss with fast math. Why can't I lose weight? I don't know why. Well, could be eating too much. You probably are eating too much. We all talk about exercise and the importance of running around and getting your metabolism up, but that's about 20% of losing weight. 80% is your diet, how much you're eating. Say you're my size, 5'10", 180 to 90 pounds. Your basal metabolic rate will ask you to consume about 2,900 calories a day just to keep you at a normal weight, just to keep you at a basal metabolic rate. It doesn't matter if you're burning or not any calories, you're going to do about 2,900 a day. So in order to lose weight, you're going to have to cut under that. And a big part of losing that and getting under a certain caloric intake is not eating as much carbs. Generally, we eat a lot of fucking carbs, a lot of sugar. We do a lot of fast carbs that are easy to digest and stay in your stomach for about 1 to 3 hours, and then you want more, which they're very caloric dense. Just they're what's it called? Cheap weight. Empty calories. That's it, because they don't provide any of the protein or fats that you need. And I'm talking about chips, bread, cheap bread, bad pastas, sweets, condiments. That's right. Those are empty calories. They stay in your stomach, carbohydrates, about 1 to 3 hours, and you will crave more later. Fats, that's where it's at. Eat good fats like walnuts, fish. It's got protein in it as well. Oils, coconut oils, and you want to make sure that you keep your, really just more than just walnuts, other nuts. Walnuts are great because 8 of them equal 200 calories, and it's fantastic fatty calorie, which will stay in your stomach 6 hours or so, 6 to 9 hours sometimes, keep you fueled for hours. Protein is up on that level as well, like 3 to 6 hours it'll stay in your stomach. So if you eat mostly proteins and fats, keep your macros, those macronutrients, high, you will lose weight because you won't want to eat as many carbs. Try to fill yourself up with protein and fats. And if you don't know what proteins or fats are, again, try to look it up. It's not hard. Look at the back of that container, whatever you're eating, because if generally you're eating something out of a box or a can or a container, it's going to have ingredients on the back. Look at them. The RDA apparently is just enough to keep you from being malnourished. Don't pay too much attention to that, but you want to keep your protein above your sugars. If your protein is less than your sugars, you don't really need to eat that. You don't need to eat that first at all in your diet when you're having a meal, because if you want to lose weight, you want to have more proteins and fats. That's fast math with weight loss. It's all there is to it. Now, as far as something that's pissed me off, it used to piss me off a lot. Statins. I hate statins. It used to piss me off, and it still pisses me off. I can't stand statins. I think they turn your body into the water guy, or the senator in X-Men who gets turned into a mutant, and then he turns just straight into water, and it's terrible. It's your body is made up of a phospholipid bilayer, and you want to have that much fat in your body. It's terrible. There's a mnemonic we all learned when we were like in nursing school, and it's HMG CRE. It's hepatomyoglobin reductase inhibitor, coenzyme A reductase inhibitor, and it's a disgusting little device that they've used to make you think that you're going to lower your cholesterol levels. It can cause hepatotoxicity, liver toxicity, it can cause myopathy, which is where your muscles just hurt, because again, your body's made up of a phospholipid bilayer. You need all of those little connectors connected. It can upset your stomach. GI upset is the G, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea. It can give you fucking cataracts. That's right, because again, it's weakening your cell walls, your whole layer of protection that keeps your little bags of fluid together. It's weakening them. See exactly what, make sure I'm not butchering the HMG part. HMG CoA. It is a hydroxymethylglutarol coenzyme A, also known as 3-hydroxy-3-methylglutarol coenzyme A. It's an intermediate of mevalonate and ketogenesis pathways. It makes fats. It is very important. And the reductase inhibitor, that is the statin, is a little bastard. It's a little fucking piece of shit. It's not going to help you. I mean, you're losing it. You're going to keep your weight. You're going to be fat. You're not going to try to do anything to help your body. Yeah, take it. But listen, that is a dumb pathway of protecting yourself from stroke, a heart attack, atherosclerosis, which is where your veins and your arteries just harden up from all the fat. It's not fat consumption that's making you have this. It's sugar. It comes back to that simple, stupid carb that just coats your sweet little vessels and keeps them from stretching. It just coats the walls and makes them hardened and sticks. These little low density lipoproteins get stuck to the wall, and your high density lipoproteins don't grab them because you don't have enough of them. You need high density lipoproteins, and these very low density lipoproteins, they're just going to kill you. So please do yourself a favor. If you are on statins, try to just talk to your doctor about maybe getting off of them and see what he says. I'm not recommending you cut anything or stop taking what you're already taking, but just talk to him about it. Mention HMG CoA, mention the phospholipid bilayer, and see what he says. I'm just curious, because I don't think it's worth it. You can also have rhabdomyolysis, which is where your smooth muscle can just completely breaks down and you piss Coca-Cola. And these statins also increase your risk of diabetes, which we don't want. It's another disease process that you'd rather not have, along with atherosclerosis, the hardening of your arteries. Do yourself a favor, ask questions, and as always, forgive my foul mouth Friday. This is Brad. Thank you for listening. Brad Burns on Lotek Health. Let ourselves translate expert knowledge. Have a great weekend.